This is Rich Hill with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. We're here in San Francisco with Rich Hill from the Pirates. And Rich, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
It's always an honor to have a fellow left-hander on, too. So have you been to the left-hander store on Pier 39? Or?
Oh, no, I didn't know that existed. Yeah, I'll have to, we have a day game tomorrow, but next time we're here, we'll have to hit that up. That's pretty cool. We don't, get a lot of love out there, but it is cool to see, the lefties that are out there, and much appreciated.
It's a whole nother world when you go in there. They have left-handed scissors and everything.
Nice, yeah. Everything that we never got growing up, and that would be a nice place to visit.
Well, I know you probably get a lot of it lately, acting like you're the older guy on the team and stuff, right? I thought it was interesting though. I looked on your rookie year, and the older guys were Mike Remlinger and Greg Maddux. Yeah. So it's got to be interesting now to think back, and now you're one of those guys, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, guys with obviously incredible careers, and just the way they went about their business was, really admirable to watch, and when you look back on it, that's the hindsight of being able to have the good fortune to play with guys that had incredible careers.
Well, what keeps you going so long? Is it the diet? Is it just luck or genes or what?
Yeah, I think genetics plays a lot to it. Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. I think that, fortunate to be able to have that part of the lottery ticket, I guess, if you want to say. But, I work hard, and I put in a lot of time and effort into, trying to perfect the craft, and also keep myself healthy and stay on the field. I've had a good run of health, this year, and I think part of it is, obviously getting sleep, being able to eat properly, try not, when I say eat properly, it's not like this extremely strict diet. It's just trying not to eat too much crap, I guess, if you want to say it, like, just consistently. So we're fortunate where we have, unbelievable dietitians and the resources at the major league level to provide us with that service, and with the help that we might need, if we're seeing some things kind of change, and it definitely does change as we get older, doesn't it? So I think that's something that I've noticed is, energy levels kind of change as you get older, so you need to be more aware of, your all the things that I just mentioned: sleep, your food, how you're working out, the consistency of the work, and are you staying up to pace with that work. I think that's something that, as we get older, we always hear, oh, I'm too old, or, I'm too tired. And that feeds into, the mental side of this, right? Because a lot of this is mentally very challenging to be able to, put in that effort on a daily basis as we get older. But I think the biggest thing is just understanding that, we all are capable of doing something every day to get better.
Well, what's your cheat meal then? Are you a ho-ho guy, Twinkies? What do you get tempted with?
Oh, pizza. Yeah, pizza, anything, any Italian food. I think that's the cheat meal for me.
Well, who else are you away from the game there? Are you in the rock and roll? Do you like going to concerts? What do you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I think right now with our family, my wife Caitlin and our son Bryce, and watching him, play some games that he's playing, and seeing the love that he has for baseball, and really watching that kind of, develop over the last couple of years, but especially this year. He's 11 years old now, and being able to see him have fun on the field and watch him play, I think is really something that the both of us have thoroughly enjoyed. So that would be our I guess entertainment, I guess, if you want to say it's entertainment. But seeing him love the game and put the work in, and trying to instill that work ethic in him, and have him understand that it's a long road ahead, and not get caught up too much in the results.
Well, you've been on a lot of different teams, so how did you find a home in the off-season? Do you kind of bounce around, or have you stuck in one spot in the off-season all these years?
Yeah, we have. We've stuck, in Massachusetts, and that's where we're from, and grew up, and we've gone back to our hometown, and My wife Caitlin and I are enjoying it in our hometown where we grew up, and you look at it and you say, okay, well, you're from here, but really we're kind of gypsies. We've been everywhere, and as much as baseball has taken us away from Massachusetts or from our home where we grew up, we've really been fortunate enough to be able to have the kaleidoscope of being able to live everywhere in the United States, and I think that's something that has benefited us for perspective, and also something that we can pass along to our son Bryce.
And your wife, she's a nurse, right? Is she a working nurse, or how'd you guys meet?
So we met in high school, and we went to the University of Michigan, and right now she's writing poetry and really doing more things for herself, and it's really been fun to watch and see the enjoyment that she's been able to find that passion that she has for writing. And so we ended up making a home base back in Massachusetts, and we'll see where the next kind of journey takes us, but right now a lot of it's kind of predicated on where our son wants to go or what he wants to do, and watch his career start to develop in whatever he chooses.
Well, who were your favorite teams growing up? Did you have favorite players or anything like that? Or
Well, I grew up a Red Sox fan, and that was something that I enjoyed, being able to go to the ballpark, and was fortunate enough to be able to go to quite a bit of games as I was growing up in Boston, and see the teams in the late 80s and throughout the 90s. And see that rivalry develop between the Yankees and the Red Sox, and see a few of those games. But yeah, I grew up a Red Sox fan, and also a Braves fan, because they were on TBS all the time. So that was something that a lot of the times the Red Sox games wouldn't be, we wouldn't be able to get those on TV. So you turn to TBS and see the Braves playing, and it was a great time, because obviously those were the years in Atlanta that they were having tremendous success. So that was something that to be able to watch those teams and really kind of see those guys play as well as they were was exciting as a kid.
Well, Rich, it's been great to have you on. Nice to see you here in San Francisco, and hope you keep going, man.
All right, thank you for having me on, Jim. Appreciate it.